one on the NFL calendar happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. This one is for all the marbles. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champions of the NFC, the Detroit Lions. Final game of the season. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Greg, it has been a long run to get here. 2 weeks of build-up, the media day, the radio interviews. It's all over now. Finally, it's time for football. And for these players, the long wait is almost over.
Well, I can promise you one thing, Mike. Every single one of these players and coaches in their mind right now is saying the exact same thing. Let's just kick the ball off already. We're tired of talking about the game. We're tired of meetings and practice. It's been a long 2 weeks for both of these clubs. They're ready to get this thing kicked off, and let's decide the outcome of who's going to be Super Bowl champs on the field. And I know you and I, we got the best seats in the house.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
He's close to a first down, to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Oh, a loose football. And the Lions have come up with the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. He'll go play action with Goff. There's a short one caught by Laporta. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, it's gone. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's good for a Baltimore.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Rock Yassin. To the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And remember, he threw that pick 6 on the previous drive, so don't think that's still not in the back of his head. He's certainly not going to risk giving the ball away again, and good decision there to just throw it away.
Play action now. Jackson. This throw is taken in by Flowers. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
Kirby Joseph. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way.
Still 3rd down.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, He's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
To go.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get, the offensive line.
Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. This, about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. First carry for David Montgomery. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
On the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
To the outside, that's St. Brown. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, Goff. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Second and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Tim Patrick was the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. Dejounte Wester now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So, here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. They'll try again here. Second and 10. The RPO. That one is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
That's his first reception of the ball game, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. First and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
15 more yards.
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
32-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Jackson now on second down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
And the 11.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
He'll try to run for it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's first and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
In motion goes Likely. First and goal, and it's Henry. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will go up by a point here in the second quarter.
Lions 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense back onto the field for their next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Gibbs. Gibbs with a first down and more. And he's out of bounds it's inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Lions first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if they would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
Pass complete to Zay Flowers. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Jackson now. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So a big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Jackson up top again. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
4 yards.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Good job and most importantly, a first down.
14 yards.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Jackson. Back to the tight end, Coleridge. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out.
37-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Goff. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This one caught by Patrick. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Quickly out to Williams. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 19
2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
First down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Laporta in motion. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Goff to throw. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Nowhere to go, he is taken down. Travis Jones in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area, you have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Goff. Quick throw here is complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up third and goal. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. They'll go play action with Goff. To the goal line and in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Lions 16, Ravens 13.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. They'll get across the 20, knock him down to the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. Got a man open, it's Patrick. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
They hand it to Gibbs.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big play here in the big game. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Pretty big swing here in the mindset of the defense. Before the play, you're thinking, man, we're on the 1-yard line. Pretty likely that it ends with a touchdown. But instead, you send them back 5 yards, and your chances of holding them to 3 just go up.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Goff. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry.
Branch on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple. In motion goes Likely. He'll go again here with Henry. And not much there. Good deep.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
One quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the 4th from SoFi after this. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. He will have a Ravens first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3rd and long for Jackson. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He makes sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Detroit.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
One more time for Montgomery. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5. He'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's gain of 28.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Detroit. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop.
The Lions will set up for the
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. There's that man again. Another catch.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
2nd down, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back. for a loss of yards.
Jackson now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Again, it's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
To the air one more time with Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
From the gun, Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here is first and goal. Jackson going to keep it himself. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson.
Let's give a lot of credit to this defense, Mike. They've got their backs on their own goal line, and they completely buckle down here in the low red zone. I mean, this pass rush, they've completely changed the scope of this possession and now brings up 4th and goal.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens have cut the deficit to 5.
Ravens 20.
Let's get this point. Check the kick, guys. Give him some time. We need these points, guys. We need all of them. We need these points.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The long wait is finally over. The Detroit Lions have done it. They are Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports.